Hey y'all, welcome back. Y'all, I have never been more in a hurry to get back to my desk than I have been this entire day. So I'm happy to be here and I'm glad that you're here as well, meeting me at this appointed time. You guys, we're going to go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. My cards are in order by way of major arcana through the elements, and they're all upright for you. All right. All right, y'all. Golly, there's so much I wanted to tell y'all today. The downloads were coming back to back to back to back, but I was in the car on the move, so I couldn't even jot anything down. But if it comes up in the reading, then it was meant for you to know. All right, let's go. Divine Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of? I will tell y'all this, though. This thing was first on my mind when I got up this morning. Somebody is livid. Do you understand what livid means? That's like on the scale of like 0 to ghost pepper. Like, these people are hot. Let me tell you. They are so upset, but it's like, be mad at yourself, sweetie. Be mad at yourself. Or maybe blame your family. I don't know, but don't blame me. Don't blame my collective. Like, maybe we should come with caution signs, y'all. Or maybe saying to them, okay, you sure you want me to be your lesson? Are you sure? Okay, all right, I'll be your lesson, but don't say I didn't warn your ass, okay? All right, y'all. Divine Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Because, you know, we don't bother nobody. If y'all are part of this collective, y'all are part of my tribe. We know each other. We are kindred spirits. We don't bother nobody. Why they always coming to bother us? Oh, it's because of our light. That's right. We help them find their way through the dark. I got it. I understand. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Y'all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribing to the channel, and just for being you and for coming back time and time again to check on the messages and your support, the super thanks, donations, booking readings on the website, tarotoracledivination.com. Thank you so much. Oh, card flipped over in the deck. I'm going to go ahead and put that on down. Here they come, y'all. Another card flipped over in the deck. That one wants to come out, so we'll go ahead and release it. Oh, there it goes. All right. There's a card that fell on the floor. Let me grab it. Okay. It was right around this energy, so that's exactly how it fell on the floor. And what else is here, Spirit, for the collective? I don't know what that was in reference to, but I just heard time to get down. But it was like, are we talking about disco get down, like from the 70s? Like, do I need to get my little outfit together because it's about to be a disco party, a 70s theme party? I don't know, y'all. All right, here we are. That's plenty of cards, y'all. All right, let's dive in. Woo! All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. So we have the Chariot in the reverse energy at the bottom of the deck. So somebody is now realizing they weren't as prepared as they thought they'd be. You know, it feels like they're wanting to blame whoever their carrier was, whoever their host was. They're wanting to blame that entity for leading them astray. So this is what we're about to get into, y'all. They can't blame you. They can't blame God because they tried that, you know, in the previous reading that came up. They were trying to, you know, negotiate with God and all that kind of stuff. So now they're blaming the devil for not preparing them. So, you know what that says to me? It's like, okay, so they're willingly accepting the fact that they did indeed follow the devil down this road of destruction. But now they're saying, you know, if you were going to call me to do this or invite me to come down this road, you could have at least warned me about some things or prepared me. That's what this energy is saying right here to me. This Chariot card reverse. All right, y'all, here we go. We're not about to play no games with this. All right. Now these cards, these were the first out, but then I remember the Six of Wands reverse. So, that's significant for me, the first few cards that fall out. So I'm going to keep that in mind, but I will go ahead and jump over here to the right, and then we'll move over to the left. So I have the Justice card here, which is, a beautiful sight to see. And on top of that is the Six of Pentacles reverse. So I'm just hearing a masculine energy saying this is not fair. So this masculine's pockets, whoever says they weren't prepared by the devil to go down this journey that they just went down, they're saying something's not fair because justice is, I didn't want to use the R word, but I heard it, raping, their pockets. But you have to think about it. If I'm given that particular word with that tone and sentiment, then that means that they were out there doing that to other people. So if we kind of break down, that R word energy, it's taking. And it could be forcible at that, but it's definitely against someone's will. So what were they? I'm hearing they were like rolling dice, like a crapshoot. So the gambling could be involved here at this point with that energy, that channeled energy just now. So like, okay, I heard rat race. So it's like I'm hearing scoundrel. Like, where are we going? Like, are we going back to the 1920s? We went to the 70s with the disco energy, now the 20s. So I have to, I can't really slight any information I'm receiving, y'all. I got to take it and just keep it there, but not neglect it. So maybe this is like music industry, y'all. Industry parties surrounding the music industry. We'll say that. We'll go with that until I hear otherwise. But yeah, you guys, so the action of taking from others against their will, possibly forcefully, so that could be like a strong-armed, if we're getting into robbery energy, because that's kind of what I'm getting as well, because I'm seeing I'm getting the feeling of like iron, metal. So that lets me know that that's like handguns or heavy artillery. Because, I'm thinking back to this Chariot reverse energy, and it's like, well, why didn't you prepare me? Is what this energy is asking their host. So preparation for going down or following the enemy or following this demonic entity down this journey, this person feels that they would have needed some backup, some equipment, something. You know what this tells me, y'all? This tells me about this person that they felt they could have done a better job if they were well equipped. So that's kind of sickening, right? Because it's like, first of all, you're already wrong for the things that have commenced while you were on this chariot headed to hell, on this highway to hell. You were already on the wrong road here. So now to turn around and say, you could have done a better job if you would have had the right equipment, then that's, what do we do with that, y'all? What do we do with that? Do we just go ahead and outright and say that this person has just basically transformed themselves into a demonic entity for good? Because, it doesn't sound like there's any, I don't see where there might be some sort of admittal of guilt or I was wrong, I'm sorry. This is somebody who's like full-fledged devoted to being, a devil. I don't know, y'all. That's a lot that came out off of that chariot and the R word and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna slide this over here, and we're gonna continue on with the message. But I guess more or less it's to prepare us for what we're about to get in over here if we wanted to try to understand the psyche of the person in this chariot reverse energy, that they, could have done a better job if they were well equipped or better equipped. So there's no remorse here. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start on top, but you know that Six of Wands reverse is significant, and you know we can go ahead and talk about that, meaning there's no victory, but you know let's understand why, you know, what's happening here with this lack of victory. The efforts that were put in, they're not getting the recognition that they feel they deserve. But let's see who they is, who that stands for. Oh man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start here. Let's grab these. I have the Page of Pentacles reverse, I have the Queen of Wands reverse, and I have the Page of Swords in the upright. Y'all give me a moment. I think there's quite a few court cards here in this mix, so I just want to make sure I, you know, get everybody mapped out here. All right, so this Queen of Wands reverse is having a little trouble. They're having a little issue of keeping their dog under control. That's what I'm feeling here. You know how you teach the dog discipline, sit, you know, roll over, beg, I don't know, whatever you do. I didn't discipline my dog because I just didn't. He's spoiled rotten. But anyway, but I know it's for the betterment of them. But this Queen of Wands is having regrets now in the reverse that they did not discipline their dog. And that dog meaning somebody that they wanted to forcefully make them obey them is what I'm receiving here. So this person in this Chariot energy could possibly have a lot to do with, you know, who was really driving the car here of the Chariot. Who's driving the Chariot? I feel like this Queen of Wands reverse wanted to be in total control. This is Wands, so it's about actions. But I feel like the fact that this Queen of Wands lost clout here. This Queen of Wands lost some clout. So when they were at once on top and were able to, I feel like they were able to frighten everyone in the room is what I'm receiving. And I feel like it was a hush-hush thing that just only certain people knew about the abilities and the power behind this Queen of Wands reverse, is that no one dare cross them. And it's almost like, you know, everybody in the room is wearing white and then this one person walks in and they're dressed in all black. You don't think that's going to turn heads? Like, but it's, you know, it didn't even have to be like physically that scenario, but it's like the energy of this Queen of Wands reverse. But they lost their clout here when they lost control of their dog. Now, the Page of Swords is because the money ran out. So, or whatever it was of value, whatever this Queen of Wands was dangling over this Chariot reverse person's energy, we'll find out who was driving the Chariot in just a moment here. We'll see who was behind the wheel there. But when this Queen of Wands ran out of whatever this is that people valued them for, you know, it was a little something, because it's not that it was a world known secret. You know, it's like, this is, you know, whoever, Cassandra down the street, but the people who really know her, that she actually, okay, so that's what I'm getting. She did work for people, like underground work. But there's some sort of attachment here. I said her dog caused her to lose clout with this Page of Pentacles reverse. We'll get more I wanted to say history behind that, but we'll get to it. I'm sure it's here. Now the Page of Swords lets me know that because when this Queen of Wands reverse, you know, realized that they were losing clout, they had to kind of recover here in some way with this Page of Swords. So, you know, the Page of Swords is about a truth here. This is speaking up about a truth. So we're going to get behind what this truth is. Because, you know, I feel like her ego is bruised here. Not that a lot of people knew what she did, but, you know, energetically, like I said, you know, it's a room full of people wearing all white. And here comes, you know, heads start turning when this person walks down the aisle wearing all black. They don't get that feeling anymore. That's the feeling, that prestigious feeling they used to get. Like don't F with me feeling when they walked in a room. I don't know if it was a cold stare or maybe it really was just their energy. They don't get that anymore. They lost the clout. And it had to do with whoever's in this Chariot. But the truth is, too soon be spoken or told, either however that goes. I feel like it's a different thing. It can be spoken or it can be told, which would mean the same thing, but I feel like the circumstances make them different. We have to figure out what the difference of this is, but you know, it all boils down to what's in this sword. What's the moment of clarity here with this sword? All right, y'all, let's keep going. We got a ways to go here. But we'll keep this Queen of Wands reversed in mind here. But I'll go ahead and put her here. He or she doesn't have to be gender based, so y'all pardon me for declaring that. All right, so this was immediately underneath this Queen of Wands reverse energy. And who do we have? We have the King of Wands reverse. What do we have with the King of Wands? Oops. The King of Cups is here. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Six of Swords reverse. Let's get into it. I'm feeling a double life energy here. I have two kings. The King of Wands, King of Action, King of Doing is in the reverse, meaning they're not able to perform like they used to. There's something that's taken them out of their status. You know what I wanted? Status quo could have rolled so easily off my tongue, but the only thing is I really don't know if that meaning is, I mean, I'm not even gonna do that. Status quo, but we'll go with that. So they've lost their status quo here. But status quo, see, where I got tripped up at is that I need to, know exactly what status quo means, but I know it's one of those terms. It can apply to like a lot of different things. But if we're talking about the counterpart to the Queen of Wands, and they're both reversed, and we're talking about the Queen of Wands having lost clout, and now the King of Wands, I'm being told, has lost status quo. Is that comparable? Is that the same thing? Is that a similar sort of phrase, wording? I would say so. But I need to know what status quo applies to for this King of Wands reverse. Now, I went into this saying that there was some double life energy here with this King of Cups being represented. So when I got the double life energy, I'm like, okay, does that mean that the King of Wands turned into the King of Cups, at a certain time? Or was this because the King of Wands was discovered to have a same-sex lover? Double life. I'm going to stop for a clarifier, y'all. I'm going to stop for a clarifier. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier. Spirit, can you clarify? Because I got a lot going on with the status quo, the double life. Those are two things that I need to know now what that is. So, Spirit, please clarify the King of Wands reverse and the King of Cups in the uprights, please. And thank you. Whew, all right, y'all. I know y'all want to know too, so let's get it. King of Wands reverse. King of Cups upright, please, Spirit. Oh, I knew it. I said either the Lover's card or something similar, but I wasn't even thinking about the courtship card, but boom, that's it. Double life. Double life by way of same-sex relationship. At the bottom of the deck, main male. All right. So she lost her clout. But I'm wondering if she felt like she lost her clout because her counterpart had been exposed for having a same-sex lover. Now, the Three of Wands speaks of expectations. Either the ships are coming in or somebody's just watching them sail away. And that, I feel like that's the interpretation for either upright or reverse. Either way, somebody's just standing there wasting time. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, the King of Cups was waiting on this King of Wands reverse. That's what it is. Because they were supposed to get away together. Look at this. Six of Swords reverse. Supposed to. Oh my. Maybe that's why that Chariot is in reverse. Somebody wasn't well prepared or well equipped for the task at hand. All right, y'all. I guess we can go ahead and sum this one up right here. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else, y'all. So I heard the word livid again. I know I said that in the pre-channeling about somebody being very, very angry. But it's just come back up when I look at this King of Cups. I'm hearing that word. I mean, if you think about it, it feels like it might be a broken promise here. Like this King of Cups has waited all this time. Remember I said somebody's wasting time. They've wasted all of this time. I feel like, you know, they had certain plans in place with these wands, or at least that was the King of Wands preparation, was to get some things in place here. But look how puny this is. This is not a full foundational structure. A Four of Wands would be foundational, but this is lacking one wand, so it's missing one thing. But I feel like the Queen of Wands is holding that one extra wand that would make this foundational. And that's the reason why. Of course, that, I mean, if she, not to be gender-based, but I'm just going to say, if she found out her husband was dipping out with a same-sex lover, who was also very powerful, by the way. This isn't just somebody, just a fly-by-night person. This is somebody, they've been doing this for a while, y'all. These two kings have had this relationship for some time. But they've always kept it like, oh, we're just sitting on this bench chilling. Yeah, we're not kissing. No, we're not together. No, you know, one of those. And then probably get mad at you for even suggesting that. But I feel like this King of Cups is the one who ultimately is I can't even use the word upset, y'all. Like they're beyond right now. And it's like poor King of Wands reverse, because he's getting it from both ends here. He's getting it from his wife and his extra lover here. I'm hearing no evil, what is it saying? Goes unpunished. No evil deed goes unpunished. That's it. That's what I heard. I just had to piece it together. It was coming, but it was, oh, okay, okay, there it is. Oh, man, okay. Somebody's mad, y'all. You know why? Because their secret is out. How long we been seeing the moon card, y'all? How long? The moon card was coming up in every reading consistently for a while, and then it disappeared. I didn't see the moon card come out probably in the past 3 or 4 readings. I have not seen the moon card. Well, here we are. Here we are. I'm hearing secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. Oh, man. I was guided back over here, y'all, to the Six of Pentacles just now. Reverse with the Justice card. Let me see why. Hold on. I heard the word illegitimate, but I feel like that applies to a child. You would only use that word like in front of the word child, right? Illegitimate child. Pockets. Justice card. Courts. Pay up. Time to pay up. Man, this King of Wands got more problems than a little bit. You hear me? All right, y'all, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Let's see. Let me see what these cards are right here. I'm gonna turn these over. And just keep in mind, because I have two knights here in the reverse. So I'll keep in mind what's going on. This could be some sort of duel or battle here, because these knights are facing one another, y'all. Let's see what's here. I have the Page of Wands. I have the Empress. I have the Four of Cups. And I have the Fool card. They were all on their side. So So I'm obviously getting a mother by way of this Empress energy, and this Page of Wands could be everything that would have to do with the illegitimate child, Page of Wands, belonging to this King of Wands reverse. So this could be baby mama, who is having some roads open up. Roads, I was told to mention road opener. So I don't know who out there has been focusing on, road opening energies. Because on the side, and along with the Fool card, this Four of Cups would have to do with someone who was confined, kind of looking at their circumstances for what they were. Maybe they didn't have the ability to think outside the box, but on the side, it's like, that's a possibility now. It's a possibility to, check those emotions and say, I'm better than this. When they look around, like, this was serving for what it was at that certain time. And now, I feel like, well, shoot, I should be able to upgrade, right? I should be able to continue to grow on my journey. So this is what this Empress, that's what the headspace, the energy around this Empress right now. Because the child that she shares with this King of Wands is a little older now. So it's like now the page is growing into themselves. They have a little bit more responsibility than they did 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 12 years ago. So it's freeing this Empress up to be able to believe in magic again, Maybe that's why I mentioned the road opener energy, like harnessing her own magic. Because it's within, it's there. Everything she touches turns to gold. She has the Midas touch, but she forgot that. Or either she lost her ability to believe in that. So therefore, it wasn't a lot really popping around her. She was safe and guarded and protected, yes. But as far as like, the growth and the expansion and, abundance and all that good stuff, she's good for that. She's good for that magical healing energy of vibes. Now, the Fool card is also just representing like, she has the grace to be able to, go forward on whatever journey she chooses. Sorry to be gender-based. Forgive me for that. But, the Fool card in the upright or the reverse, it's still a new journey, but in the upright, it would mean there was some caution there. So, same thing with the Four of Cups. It's like, am I just kind of looking at my circumstances and limiting myself, or am I going to do better and believe that I can do better with my Empress power? Now that my Page of Wands kid is finding their own way, I got to remember me. I got to think about me now. And now I have more time and ability and space to do that. So this Empress energy coming back into her own or his own, right, was here face down near these two knights. I feel like I just need to get to the knights and kind of just move this energy to the side here. And then we'll realize what this has to do with anything once we get down to this. So I'll do this. I'll just spread these out so we can get here, see what's going on with these knights, y'all. Because I told you this looked like a duel. Because one's coming for the other. And I feel like what's happening here is this Knight of Swords in the reverse is coming for this Knight of Cups reverse. But why? We need to know why, Spirit. Why is this crazy, erratic energy of a Knight of Sword reverse? I heard shots fired. So, you know, slang, when we say shots fired, that's like somebody just insulted someone. Your mama's fat, you know, shots fired. And then so the person, everybody's looking for the person to retaliate, you know, because of said shots fired. Or I don't know if this is physical shots fired, that somebody is looking for payback. Either way, somebody's looking for some sort of payback here. And it would be this Knight of Swords, because they're fastly approaching compared to the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is just sitting there like, I didn't say that. I didn't say your mama was fat. Like, here, what you, man, have a drink. What are you even talking about? Or could it have been, I told you I wasn't going to say anything. This Knight of Cups reverse. I told you I wasn't going to say anything is what they're saying to this Knight of Swords reverse. The Knight of Swords is not trying to hear it. So there was something said. There was some cover blown. I said something about that earlier, y'all, that y'all knew the secrets because I was talking about the moon card. This cover's blown. This Knight of Swords energy reverse is coming from this King of Wands because they want to know, how is their world crashing down like this? How is this happening all at once, right? That's what this King of Wands reverse is going. That's super mad right there. That's Mr. or Mrs. Super mad. That's the one. That's the one that's, I told you, is livid. Oh, I said the King of Cups is livid. But equally, the King of Wands would be livid as well because of all of this action that's being, you know, geared towards them. They're the root of this. They're the ones that caused this. They're the ones in the Chariot asking the devil energy, like, why didn't you prepare me for this? So this Knight of Cups reverse energy, we need to find out what's going on here. But I bet you it was over some money, because I bet you something was said. But I feel like this Knight of Cups reverse is just trying to, you know, derail this Knight of Swords reverse action coming their way. Because they did spill the tea. It's upside down. They did say something. But the crazy part, you know what's crazy? This has been on my spirit for some time now. The fact that if somebody realizes that their secrets have come out, but they don't know who said it, it's like now they're like, well, who done it? That's the mystery now. Who done it? Who said it? So now they got to look at family, friends, people they hadn't talked to in years. Like, they're paranoid because they have no idea who to blame. So all they know right now, this King of Wands, by way of this energy of the Knight of Swords reverse, they're gunning straight for this Knight of Cups reverse. Why did you tell? Why? What did you say, and why, and who did you tell it to? Because this King of Wands needs to know. Now, Spirit, where did this Knight of Cups come from? What's the relationship here with the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands? What's that relationship? I heard they get money together, or past tense, got money together. I told you it was over money. I mean, I have the Ace of Pentacles staring me right here in the face. And, you know, we did have the Justice card with the Six of Pentacles reverse. So this has to do with equal distribution because it's been unequal. So maybe this Knight of Cups found a come-up opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles by snitching. And here we are coming back over to this Page of Swords energy with that Queen of Wands. There's a truth that needs to be, what did I say, spoken or told, right? That was the Queen of Wands is tied to this Knight of Cups somehow, some way. The Queen didn't have to open her mouth, but she got the Knight of Cups to do it by way of this Ace of Pentacles. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That's what happened. So I feel like they got together over a coffee, a tea. They met outside of the city limits because they know that they could not do this with this King of Wands around in the environment, because the King of Wands, they know every spot. They have lookers. They have watch out people. So her being married to this King of Wands, she can't really show her face without people like, where's Ralph at? You know, where's Al? How's such and such doing? How are the kids? How's everybody? Because I'm getting like, you know, like a mob person. Like there's people everywhere. They can't go anywhere without being recognized because, I mean, we don't really know what all they were involved in at this point. You know, how they got their money. But it was one of those type situations. I'm hearing well respected on top of that. So they had to meet outside the city limits, this Queen of Wands and this Knight of Cups. And they talked about everything. Look at this Ten of Swords. They covered everything. Everything. Because this had to be like, it's either you're in or you're out. One of those things. If you scared, say you scared. One of those things. Because this was it. There's no turning back from this Ten of Swords. No turning back. It can only get worse in the reverse. But right now, it's like they got them where they want them. This is the energy coming from the Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands is like, I got him where I want him. Talking about her husband. This King of Wands. Look, all of that. I got him where I want him. He's not moving. So I need you to, Knight of Cups, do me this favor. And they accepted. Ace of Pentacles. What's behind there? Ooh, Two of Swords. Two of Swords reversed. That was the decision. Either you're in or you're out. That's it. There's no going backwards after this one. Like the whole secretive energy here with this Two of Swords reverse as well. Like at night, blindfolded, justice energy here. Because, you know, that looks like Lady Justice, right? And that's the decision. Like, do it for me. Do it for all mankind. Like, it didn't get that. I mean, it could be that serious, but not like that. But, you know, the Queen of Wands, she had a lot of clout here, I was telling you. And the Knight of Cups knows all about that. It was underground. It was underground, though. You know, the average person, neighbor is not going to know this stuff. And I told you they were well respected, too. So, you know, we could look at it as during the day, they're this happy couple. And at night, they get it popping. Queen of Wands gets it popping with the spiritual gifts. Knight of Wands even joins in on it. Knows all about it, can help get clients to come the Queen of Wands way. King of Cups could have even had some knowledge of this energy that was going on. Y'all, I was getting something in reference to sex magic here with this couple, with the same sex energy. I was getting that just now. So the three of them got together and got it popping for spell work purposes, you know? All right, y'all, let me see what else is here. Man, you never know what's going on behind closed doors, do ya? You know, because I'm getting Stepford Wives energy here. Like she probably drove a nice car, pulled up to the driveway, let the garage door up, pulled her car into the garage, waved at the neighbors on her way inside the home. you know, nothing out of the ordinary here, but behind closed doors. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall? Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. But it's one of those. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. We got one more card here. And then that Six of Wands reverse. So that was the lack of recognition here. And, you know, that could have belonged to this Knight of Cups. This is their chance to show up and prove that they had the upper hand the whole time. Because maybe when the Knight of Cups was around this couple, they felt insecure. They felt less than. They felt insignificant. So maybe there was something that they were slighted once upon a time and they never forgot it by this King of Wands. So this is their time, their chance, their opportunity, and they're taking it, along with this Ace of Pentacles. And that's also signifying an opportunity. So I don't know what else could come of this once, you know, possibly get a little token or whatever. You know, it could mean them moving on in the ranks. I don't know why I said that, but I do. But that's what that is. Moving along in the ranks here. So with that, oh my God. Okay. So would that mean taking the King of Cups place? Because I would have to think by way of element, they do have things in common. And if the King of Wands favors this King of Cups because the King of Cups is their cup of tea, quote unquote, that means that same favoritism may also fall into the Knight of Cups. This is what I'm hearing, y'all. The King of Wands might like light-skinned men. Might like them light-skinned, right? So guess what? You have the King of Cups who's very dapper, light-skinned. He fits the description. But then we also had in the shadow this Knight of Cups who never got paid attention to like they wanted from this King of Wands, right? So you know what? I'm hearing also now that there's possibly some sort of setup energy by way of this Queen of Wands being the one behind the controls. Like, do me this favor. So is this now the opportunity that I speak of to where this Knight of Cups kind of slips into this King of Wands? I know what you're going through. Peggy, she told me a little something, but she didn't tell me everything. She told the Knight of Cups everything over tea and biscuits outside of the city limits. She spilled everything. But the Knight of Cups is playing like, but I'm here for you, you know. I know that one time, the first time I saw you, I really admired you. This is this Knight of Cups talking to this King of Wands, trying to slip on through according to this Queen of Wands plan, whatever this is that's leading to this opportunity here. I don't know. It sounds like it could get sticky too, because the Knight of Cups is really supposed to be doing a favor for this Queen of Wands. But what happens if they actually really link up this King of Wands and the Knight of Cups? Then what? Then what's the Queen of Wands to do? And then too, you know, the Queen of Wands, she has her little cauldron and she's cooking up stuff on, you know, behind closed doors. So she might cook up something that she wasn't prepared for. And there we go with the preparation energy. That Chariot reverse. Why didn't you prepare me is what they asked the devil. Why wasn't I better equipped and prepared? So they both could be asking that. I know the King of Wands is asking that right now, but the Queen of Wands could be asking that later. We got one more card, y'all. Let's see. All right, we have what is this? The Hangman. I wanted to say the Hierophant, but I'm like, that don't even fit in this scenario. Like, the Hierophant has been long gone from this scenario. You got this one talking about I could have did a better job destroying people if you would have equipped me better. Like, okay. So yeah, the Hangman energy, life-changing decision. So yeah, I mean, that would be life-changing for the Knight of Cups to be able to come up and get a bag. What? And take your man, Queen of Wands? Oh my God. All right, y'all. I hope this helps.